Though social media is partially perceived negative, for Christmas Muchungzi, it is what saved his life. On 21st October 2022, Muchunguzi posted using his Twitter account regarding his psychological struggles and suicidal tendencies. And so the question, what had pushed him to the edge?
So I happened to get pressure from my bosses because they wanted to increase sales, which they didn't add up in a few months, and the pressure was much. And then the demands from home, since I had taken the responsibility of my parents, the responsibility of my dad actually, because being the eldest son, like he had already paid my education, I had finished school, and then I was the one now to take the other family at home because he had two families. So he decided to leave this burden to me.
All he needed was someone to rely on.
And the people that were on my side didn't even understand me. So that left me hanging alone. I had no one to run to. So I thought, since no one loves me, since no one cares about me, I may be up to end my life, and maybe all these problems will just also cease if I happen to, take my life away.
According to a 2019 report by World Health Organization, 12.6 per 100,000 men die of suicide, almost thrice to the 5.4 per 100,000 women.
When I felt low, I ran to my Twitter page. I remember it was a Friday morning. I made a tweet of how I need to meet a counselor or a psychiatrist or a psychologist. So I happened to tag these prominent people, Andrew Chamagero, a certain gentleman called Faizo, and Joseph Hajao, of which they are both well known about mental health and having solved very many problems related to men. And they called upon the counselors, where I was connected to very many counselors, by the way, that helped me out. Father Reverend Nathan Mugalu, Martina Manya, Janet Katalama. She is the executive director of Safe Places Uganda, a private facility that caters for people with mental illnesses.
Safe Places is a private mental, neurological and substance use center, a first-rate facility specifically put in place for this. What I didn't tell you about mental illness is anyone is a candidate. Mental illness is something that affects the way you think, the way you feel, and the way you behave. Suicide rates are also rising, the anxiety levels, and because now they have to do a lot of things, they're catching up. We are also going into the office spaces where we get an opportunity for awareness. We are approaching human resource managers. We are approaching the owners of businesses to tell them about this, because their key resources are human resource.
They came through and helped out, and then I felt I'm now back to my feet.
Despite the hidden demons that they are battling, men are considered shock absorbers. Bridget Uwera, a resident of Makere Chikoni, is part of this world order.
So, in most cases, when I'm stressed or have something that is disturbing me, I talk to my boyfriend, takes me out as a way of relieving the stress. You go out, you eat something sweet, and you relieve the stress.
The patriarchal worldview leaves different men differently struggling with stress and responsibilities.
My name is Dr. Kashava Edgar. I'm a student at Makere University. I'm also a musician, I'm an artist. I'm a guy that likes business. I'm a business guy, that's what I can call myself. When I was going into third year, last time my girlfriend got pregnant. We didn't abort. We decided to continue and keep the baby. But the life wasn't easy at all because I was the one buying everything like at home, paying the rent. Just parents were hoping on paying the tuition.
Via telephone conversation, Martin Amanya, a counselor with Safe Places Uganda, recaps his interactions with Christmas.
We learned processing with him. Okay. Work was taking a toll on him. Yes. Another thing was about family, which we discussed, about the expectations of him and where he is now, helping him know that, You don't have to die in the movie.
Okay.
Speak, communicate what is happening. Is that these expectations are managed, and over time, things get better, and you're able to do what you love to do. But when you can't be able to do it, you shouldn't think of yourself less because of this one thing you're not being able to do. There's a lot more you are doing, and you're being able to achieve. And the young man is a journey. There's a whole lot of the future before you.
Okay.
You can't try to end it here by, overspending yourself on what you can't be able to.